Do you guys want to hear something about Yuki Maeda? Why is it that every time Makaru comes on screen... Okay, no. Wait, where's it at? Where's it at? No, for real. Every time Rei Makaru comes on screen, Yuki's like, well, actually, Makaru, I can be pretty cool, Makaru, when you think about it. Oh, Makaru, I thought that, I'm surprised that you would even look my direction, Makaru. I'm surprised you would even talk to me, Makaru. Shit, we forgot to do the YouTube intro. Hold up, YouTube, pretend that right now this is the beginning. Pretend this is the beginning right now. Okay, hi, YouTube. Welcome. God, chat, fucking put a message in the YouTube. Put a fucking message in the YouTube chat for YouTube. Right now, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Chat for YouTube. Chat. I'm sorry, YouTube. They're really slacking on the greeting messages today. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget that we're live every day on Twitch and TikTok. By clicking into the description, you can come watch live every day. Danganronpa Another. Oh boy. Shit. This whole fucking intro was ruined, and I blame you, chat. Put a nice message for them. But yeah, every time Makaru's on the screen, Yuki's like, well, Makaru, did you ever consider, I don't know. Like, it's just ridiculous. And then, you guys want to know something else? Every time, so it's one thing when Makaru's on the screen. When fucking this guy's on the screen, Yamato, this is Yuki. He's like a fucking dog. Yuki's like a dog. He's like sniffing about, dude. And I'm like, Yuki, whoa. I'm like, Yuki, what are you doing? He's like, arr, arr. And I'm like, Yuki, chill. I'm like, Yuki, chill. And, you know, this whole time, spoilers for last time. Are we going to talk about what happened? Are we going to talk about what happened? Oh my goodness. Yo, his birthday's right next to mine. Anyways. Anywho. Bedtime. Bedtime, I think. Wait, what time is it? I don't remember we're supposed to... Can I leave? Oh, that means it's bedtime. Oh, that's some bedtime talk right there. That's some bedtime. You see that? The language just told me to go to bed. I stopped thinking and I forced myself to sleep, as the language had told me to. As soon as I glanced at my bed, I thought about Yamato. I slept as if trying to cuddle him. I felt like all the hope Satsuki gave us and our resolution were all in vain, so I really needed a cuddle buddy on this night. I don't know what to do anymore. We don't have any clues about the Mastermind. And even my friend is in critical condition. Did he No. He didn't just do that, chat. Did you? I'm mad. I'm officially mad. I might turn off the game. I might turn off the fucking game forever. He just friend-zoned Kinjo. He just friend-zoned Kinjo. He's over here. No, chat, listen. Listen. He's laying in bed. This is your man's Yuki. This is your man's Yuki. He's laying in bed, right? And he's like this. He's like, Yamato. Yamato. Cuddle me, Yamato. And then he's like, hold on, I'm having a deep thought right now. And as he has his deep thought, he's like, my friend is critically in critical condition. He fucking friend-zoned Kinjo, bro. Friend-zoned him. Brother, what? Yuki moved on so fast. Is this your man's, chat? Yo, Yuki fans, where you at? Is this your man's? We don't have any clue about the Mastermind, and even my friend is in a critical condition. But will it make a difference if I try even harder? I don't know, Yuki. How about you try not being a fucking cheater than what I've already done? Yeah, whatever, dude. In this despair, it's just excruciating. It shouldn't be like this. I know it's not okay. Hello? Who is it? What's going on? Hello, everyone. It's morning. 7 a.m. wake-up time! Now then, let's spend it lively today, too. Of course, of course. I don't want to wake up. If I don't move like this, it will no longer be irreversible. What? Oh, who's at my door? Hey, Yuki, come out, okay? Now, see, this would be the worst part. You know why? Because if you were in a death game, you're going to need some days where everyone just shuts the hell up. No, it's the truth. Like, you are going to need some days where it's like, yo, bedtime, everyone shut up. And this is nothing against Teruya at all. You know, I like Teruya. But I'm saying, like, if I were in the death game, I know that if I just stayed in my room, eventually someone's going to be like, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And I'm just going to, oh my God, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to snap. Oh my God, I'm in a good mood. Oh my God, I'm in a good mood. Chat, I'm in a good mood. I just realized something. Mikako Kurokawa exists. I just forgot. Like, I haven't seen her in a while in the game. Yo, we gotta get out of this bed. Yuki, get up! Kako exists! Let's go! Teruya? Mikako, 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 Mikako. Where were you? I thought you were already gone. You thought I was what? Thought I was gone? Like you meant out of my room or what? Mikako Kurokawa, our Lord and Savior, who always leads us in the right direction. Mikako Kurokawa, who would never do any wrong. We should all appreciate Mikako Kurokawa for what she has done for us. Let us all praise Kako, the ultimate exorcist. It's true. It's true. I was about to go to the dining hall. And I was worried about you. You were worried? About me? Well, your boyfriend was taken down yesterday. Besides, our relationship with Maru just went out the window, too. Everyone is having thoughts. Everyone having thoughts while having big shocking events happen right in front of them. I'm worried about the others, too. But I'm mostly worried about you, Maeda. Teruya! You sweet little duck! Oh, my Teruya! Come here! Come here! You little fucker, you! Come here! You little fucker, come here! What? Teruya? I mean, I guess you were the closest one to Kinjo, weren't you? I mean, you two were really close. Was I? I guess he was a friend or something. Did it look like more than that to others? I thought Kinjo was the one friendly with me. I'm about to get mad. Chad, I'm about to get really mad. Chad, I'm about to get angry. No, I'm at level 0 mad right now, and it's about to go up a few. I can feel my heart. I can feel my blood boiling a little bit. Yuki, what? Is that so? Did you know that your expression wasn't a joke when Kinjo looked like that yesterday? It looked like you were gonna commit suicide by following Kinjo. What? I won't do anything like that. He's in denial. I think for the fact that he has lost, I think for the fact that Yuki has lost Kinjo forever, I think, like, to help him process that, he's just calling Kinjo. He's like, yeah, he was a friend. I guess he was, like, friendly with me. I guess we talked occasionally. No. No. You know, Yuki, that you are going through some shit right now. I know, it was a joke. That's a horrible joke, Teruya, but go ahead, keep talking. For that reason, I came to check you. I came to check on your condition this morning. I think I did well to come. Haven't you been thinking bad things since yesterday? This is a very weird approach, Teruya. Teruya's like, yo, I came to check on you. Make sure you didn't kill yourself. Wink. And he's like, what? He's like, I'm kidding. All right, Teruya. Ugh. Is it that easy to understand just by seeing my face? Yuki, I want you to keep your mind strong. If you give up, we're all in trouble. Teruya. I know this is not like me at all. Rather than reading too much on people, I'm the type to give up first. But if Haruhiko had been alive at this time, I think he would have acted exactly like this right now. Yuki goes quiet. He's bewildered. You remember? Yeah, I mean, I remember Haru, yeah. Forcing you to smile and talking stupid things, too. I don't know if this was encouraging, but you should try and refresh a little. Relax for a bit. I'll be waiting at the dining room. Thank you, Teruya. Teruya, even though it was hard for you, I always, as always, crying and calling out his father's name. And as always, Haruhiko in desperation, trying to make things funny and swearing at him. He's holding on to it. He clenches his teeth and tries to live on Haruhiko's will. And not just Teruya, Aane and Makaru as well. I'm the only exception. Dude, you gotta lock in and become like Kinjo. That's the only thing you can do, Yuki. Live out Kinjo's will. Old Kinjo, not new Kinjo. Get your mind straight, Yuki. Get your mind straight. The truth is not far away. There's no such thing as an endless cycle. Let's not give up. Believing in that possibility, there has to be a way. Because that's all I can do. Morning time. Morning time. Morning time. Oh my god! Oh my god! Shit! Oh my god! Hi, nami shabby bo how I be Kako. Oh, Kurokawa. That's a walking god. That's a walking god. That is a god walking among us in the flesh. Yuki. Hi. Good morning. Where are you heading? 5th floor. To investigate. Her attitude towards me and the way she speaks was the usual Kurokawa. But I felt like she was being wary of me. Not just me, Kurokawa had been in this state ever since she left her room. Kinjo is okay? How is he? I don't know for sure. You fucking answer her right now, Yuki. When Kako asks a question, you answer. You give her a clear answer! Now! For now, there doesn't seem to be any danger on his life. So I can only hope he wakes up healthy. In fact, it would be desperate to say he might become a vegetable man due to the situation. A vegetable man, Yuki? It's Kurokawa who's more important right now. Wait, what? No, that's a very weird thing to say. I feel like Yuki is completely removing Kinjo from his mind. I feel like that's what he's doing. I feel like he's got some fucking internal thing going on right now. Like, I'm not saying Kurokawa is very important right now, but being like, Kinjo's not important right now. I gotta worry about Kurokawa. It's a little weird to say. A little weird to say. It might be a translation thing, but that's a little weird to say. It's Kurokawa who's more important right now. She was uncomfortable with each other all day long, and even the incident with Kinjo was dismissed and we forgot about it. But it was still clear that Kurokawa knew something. Maybe it's because I made up my mind. It's only now that I understand Makaru's feelings. In the current situation, where all breakthroughs are blocked and there is no hope, Kurokawa might know something, including the Kisaragi Foundation. Isn't her very own existence itself our only clue? So now Yuki is thinking like Makaru did. Okay, so now we're Team Makaru, Yuki? Okay. That's a pretty quick switch up, Yuki. At least I gave Makaru time to cook before my switch up. Hey, Kurokawa! You know... Turn back. Well, shit. See ya. Chat, don't look at her. Don't look. Backs to Kako right now. You do what she says. Huh? What do you mean? I don't know anything. He hasn't asked yet. She doesn't know anything. Even if you ask me, I don't think I'll listen to you. What in the hell is going on? I haven't said anything yet. I can tell without saying. Kako, are you okay? Stop doubting me. We would never. Me? If there is any doubt over here, it is this fucker. It is this fucking Clementine over here. Me, though, I have zero doubt in my mind, Kako. I can't tell you anything. You can't hear anything. What was that? What was that? Annoying brat. Kurokawa, do you know our current situation? Yuki? Don't do this. We're colleagues. We've been investigating together. What kind of information are you trying to keep in secret so stubbornly? Go away! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kako! Kako! I don't know. How many times do I have to tell you? Hey, did he just grab onto Kako? Dude, did he just aggressively grab Kako? Did Yuki just do that shit? Did Yuki just grab onto Kako? I heard the grab sound. And he ran his character model into hers. Yuki just grabbed. You gotta remove your. Unhand her! Unhand her now! The last hope we have left is you, Kurokawa. Are you making fun of us now? Yuki, please. In a situation where there's no hope, and yet everyone is trying to stay bright. Bro thinks he's Makoto. Unhand her now! Not giving up, because the moment we get careless, we'll end up being in despair. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If you know something, tell me. If you don't, even say in this situation, you're treating us like idiots. Am I wrong? Say something! Why is he grabbing her and screaming? Why is he grabbing Kako and screaming? Cancel it! Cancel Yuki Maeda! I'm done! Yuki, don't pretend that you don't know! I'm tired of this! I'm tired of this shit! Because you know everything! And you're gonna try to fool us? Are you gonna leave us now? Answer me, Kurokawa! Yuki, please, it hurts. We gotta kill Yuki. Chat, we gotta kill Yuki. We don't have a choice. We gotta kill Yuki, chat. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We gotta kill Yuki. Like, there comes a time in a man's life where you gotta step up. We gotta kill Yuki, little bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We're killing his ass. Like, we don't have a choice. Like, someone's gotta get this guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? When Kako speaks, we listen. We don't question the Kako. And he's out here not listening and questioning the Kako. Chad, everybody grab something close to you. Let me know what you grab. Me, I got this fucking packet of duck sauce. And I'm just gonna beat the shit out of Yuki with this packet of duck sauce. I'm gonna squeeze it in his eye, blind him. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, you gotta grab something close by. We're taking this guy out. A large fan, a Nagito figure, a chair, jeans, pencil, metal pipe, laptop, dog bone. This is some good stuff. I think this is going to take down Yuki, the ultimate bitch. Because I can't believe he just did that. Oh my god. ... Well, Yuki? What do you have to say for yourself, asshole? I just know. Now, what did I do just now? Kuro. Don't come near me. Kurokawa, wait a minute! Somebody get— No, I am so fucking mad right now. Somebody get this Yuki guy off my screen. What the fuck? What did I do? It's not Kurokawa's fault that we're in this situation, but I'm screaming at her, grabbing her, blaming her for not telling us something and putting all the pressure on her. Even though I knew it, I said such harsh things to her. Damn it! Damn it! Why do things happen like this? Don't cue the music. Don't cue the music. Don't do it. Let's do a little walk around the building. Maybe we find something cool. Huh? Walk around the building. Maybe we find something cool. Maybe we find something that we like. Who knows? If we walk around the building and we look real hard, we might find something we like. Who's in the mess hall? Anybody in the mess hall? Because of Kurokawa, my heart, which had barely calmed down, begins to shake again. It shouldn't be like this. Everyone is working hard, but I can't be the only one to fall into despair. Control your emotions. I'll definitely apologize to Kurokawa next time. You fucking better. Fucking better. I gotta keep working hard as well. Everything will be fine. Kinjo, you'll recover without a hitch, and we'll be able to find a clue. Stay bright as possible. Guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Guys, let's eat quickly. We need to investigate. Yes. Yeah, of course. We have to, but Maeda, you seem very motivated for some reason. Really? Oh my god, yes! Isn't that good? It's 100 times better than being soggy. In my eyes, it looks like you're trying too hard. Huh? Ray Makaru, that's not it at all. By the way, I didn't think you would be around, Makaru. Are we eating together again today? Oh boy, Makaru, I love when you sit across from me and eat food. Don't be stupid. It's just that I'm late to breakfast, so my timing just messed up. If I were to keep up with your pace, I won't ever be able to get out of here. I'll be stuck here forever. But whatever, we've decided to work together for once. Because Kinjo is in that condition. He needs to hurry up and get back into shape. If he comes to his senses and listens to us, back to cooperating. Really? I thought Ray would definitely be mad and never talk with us again. Don't get me wrong. As long as you hit a wall, there are limits to what you can do on your own. Oh, I see. I only heard the information Makaru knew, but now it's a different day. In a state of not knowing anything. This was amazing. This was amazing. We wouldn't give up without being fed up with... We won't give up. We won't. We're fed up with despair. But still, good things will happen. Kinjo didn't wake up. Kurokawa didn't confess. And we didn't find any clues. But it was definitely a good thing that we all came back together. Wow. Well done, Yuki. Well done. Hey. Yuki is trying a little too hard to pull them Makoto vibes right now, but you know what? You do your thing. What is this copypasta I see in the chat right now? What is this copypasta, bro? What is this, man? What are you guys doing? Oh my god, there's so many. I'm a bitch. My name's Yuki. I'm a bitch. Whose name is Yuki. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm such a freaking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no dreams. And, what did you blur out here? And, titty, a titanium. Wait, what? TI what? And it doesn't even function anyway because I have erectile dysfunction? Bro, what is this copypasta, bro? I mean, no forgiveness for what he did to Kako, but I don't even know what I'm doing. Dispatch reference? You know, a lot of people have been asking me to play that game. Should I play that game? You know, you want to hear something crazy? I was talking to my physical therapist. And he was asking about my stream stuff, because every time I go, he asks about my stream stuff. And he asked me, he said, hey, you should stream Dispatch. And that was, like, about it, but I don't know. It's so peak. Would people watch it? If I streamed it, would people watch it? I don't really know what it is, but I know it's on sale right now, so. Yeah. It's like a 7 out of 10, but it's popular. I mean, most things that are popular are like a 7 max. But potentially, I'd watch anything you'd do. I don't fucking believe you. But thanks. I'm laughing. My name's Yuki and I'm laughing. Maeda, why are you laughing all of a sudden, you silly goose? Nothing. I'm just kinda happy. Huh? Explain yourself, asshole. After roughly eating, we now gathered to decide on what to do in the future before we continue to investigate again. First, why? So wait, everyone finished their food and Yamato's just still slamming 3 more meals? Yamato's just like gonna slam 3 more meals real quick? Alright, Yamato. I see you, boss. I see you, Yamato, down there slamming plates. First, as long as we know that all the information we got so far is useless, we have to collect new information from now on. New information! But, to round off a little bit, it's already been a month since we're like this. We've been only able to investigate this much. But will we be able to find something to investigate as usual? Of course, nothing is easy. So first of all, we have to sort out certain information. Wait! Is it okay for... Hey. Wait. Hey. Is it okay to wait for a minute? What? You want us to stop talking? No, that's not it. I mean, the surveillance camera. Oh, that's right. We're still... What do we do? Maybe first to Ray's room? I said my room wasn't going to be used anymore, right? And don't worry, fools. Do you really think I wasn't prepared for anything? As Makaru said that, she pulled out a sloppy switch from her pockets that had multiple circuits shown. What's that? This is a portable version of the jamming device I used in my room. You can make whatever room you wish with just a push of a button by sending the jammer to the nearest camera. That's incredible! Ray, you surprise me more every time. I didn't think you'd be an ultimate inventor, too. How'd you make these? The what now? The what now? I only know just how to make these. There are parts overflowing here and there. If you understand the principles of cameras and an eavesdropper, you came to a level of a university class. What, did we? I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, she is like, she's gotta know shit, you know? University class, even though we're still in high school. Anyway, we can talk freely. But it'll be a matter of time before Monokuma notices. Then, going back to what we were talking about, you said you found solid information. Yes, as Aane says, there are no more clues left in this building anymore. No matter how much you've been running around looking for them, there won't be anything extra to find. Meaning, from now on, we have no choice but to pick the rest of the clues that are considered remaining and come to clear them up in one go. Yeah, we gotta clear them up. What are those clues? One time, I mentioned it before again and again. There are some facts only Kurokawa knows. Mikako is one of those clues. Maybe she knows the full story of this incident. We're caught up. What's going on in the chat? Everything, are you guys all right? You guys all good? Everything all right? Everything all right? Are you good, chat? They're just spinning. Maybe she knows the full story of this incident we're caught up in. She could be the only one who knows that much important information. However, for some reason, she doesn't want to tell us. She's been clinging to tenaciously make it go away. She just keeps avoiding us more and more. I felt the same way when I met Kurokawa a little before coming to the dining hall. You got up in her face, grabbed her, and started screaming, you fucknut! After all she's done? I felt the same way when I met Kurokawa a little before coming to the dining hall. Because of my impatience, I apologized that I had done something wrong to her. But now, we have to focus on thinking about the measures. At this point, you might think that it's not that she doesn't tell us. It's that she really can't. In any case, relying on her is no longer a wasted effort. So what? There's no way anyone knows anything about it? Are you certain? I don't know. Why? Listen, we're just asking questions here. We're discussing. Let's just talk about it. Huh? There's one. The person who's eating breakfast over there. Who? Who are we talking about? Who's eating breakfast over where? Kisaragi? Isn't it obvious? It's almost certain that the Kisaragi Foundation was involved in this crime. And he's from the Kisaragi family. But the problem is about his head having issues. There won't be a conversation at all, right? Did you guys have a serious conversation with this guy? He might be weird, but from my point of view, that guy is perfectly normal. I think I understand a little bit. But do we really not know anything? Besides, if the amnesia really is there, as Makaru says, that's just an assumption. Moreover, nothing will change unless you try. Yo! Wise words from Makaru. Nothing will change unless you try. We love it. Yo, you know what? Makaru has inspired me. Nope. Makaru has inspired me. Chat, there's a chance. Chat, there's a chance. Makaru's inspired me. I'm going for it. I'm going for it right now. I'm going for it. Nope, Makaru inspired me. You won't know until you try. All right, yo. Here's my one-time ad. Right here. You see this? See this? December. This ends in 3 days. In 3 days, this ends. I need 5 people out of the 180 of you. I need 5 people to subscribe. And you might say, Vodka, why does this matter? What is that thing? Right there. This bar lets me get paid more money. I shit you not. I get more money if we hit 100 subs a month. I get paid more. I get paid at a 60-40 split. So, don't gift subs. If you individually, right now, if you're watching and you're enjoying the stream and the content, you can sub for free with Amazon Prime by typing !Prime, or you can type !sub. You get access to the spin emote. Chat, spin! Spin for them. Show them what they can have. And you get ad-free entertainment and get to watch all future streams in the best quality. Look at that spin. Look at that spin. Tell me you don't want that. Look at that spin. Look at it. Look. You don't want to do this? You don't want to do, look at this. You don't want to do this? Woo! Oh God, I'm going to throw up. I'm dizzy. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm dizzy. Oh shit. I should have done that. But you should sub today by typing !sub. You know you want to. We just need 5. We're so close. We're so close. Listen, I wouldn't have said anything if we weren't close, but you gotta admit, we are right there. We're right there, damn it! Shouldn't we be looking for all possible methods? I agree. I think we should talk to Kisaragi. Yuki, get over there. You're right. So with Mikako Kurokawa, who has reached the peak of her alertness, let's put her aside for a moment and hear something from him first. Yeah. Makaru? As you say that, you're just gonna run straight at him? We don't have time to mess around in the first place. There's a limit to the jamming surveillance cameras. And we should move as soon as possible. So, I don't know if you heard us, Yamato Kisaragi. Shall we talk for a moment? It's him. It's him. It's Yamato. Oh my god.
Chat, say hi to Yamato right now. If you're in the fucking chat, if you're in the fucking chat, say hi Yamato in the chat right now. If you don't say hi to Yamato, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. If you don't say hi to Yamato, say hi to Yamato right now.
Hey, are you listening? Mecha-ru? What? Yuki, Aane, Teruya! What? Kisaragi? Something seems off. Makaru, Mikako? What happened all of a sudden? What are you trying to say? Where's Mikako? How am I supposed to know? Don't go screaming and making a mess. Mikako Kurokawa, you mean? If it's her, I met her a while ago. She said she was going to investigate the 5th floor to investigate. What's going on? Kisaragi? Didn't he suddenly seem normal just now? Yeah, I noticed too. Let's go after him. Okay. Wait, why, Makaru? Stop idling and go after him, shithead! Something is fishy here. Okay. Makaru was feeling restless. Yamato Kisaragi suddenly started acting strange. What is this? Is it a harbinger of something? Leaving that question behind, we decided to follow Kisaragi. Are they finally going to interact? Kisaragi must have gone to see Kurokawa. Kurokawa said that she's going to investigate the 5th floor, so she'll be there. It seems everyone went ahead. I need to hurry as well. Well, before that, we're going to do a hot little save. Dude, I need Yuki to literally beg for forgiveness from Kurokawa. No, like, for real. Kako is... So, I talked about this last stream, but Kako, like, has become my favorite character, you know, ever since what happened to Satsuki. I am a Kako enjoyer, and when he grabbed her and started screaming, I was about to dolphin dive through my screen and strangle Yuki. I was. Now, I was a big Aane fan, but like I said, she went down for me in the later chapters, and Kako has just went whoop. What up? Guys, did you find Kisaragi? Maeda, that's... What up? What is... Is that fresh blood? There was blood, no matter where we looked. But wasn't the 5th floor originally only covered with dry blood stains? It's not just me. The blood, it wasn't dry. The blood that was spread and smeared from the beginning, it was warm blood that had just been spilled. That can only be 2 people. That can only be 2 people. My heart rate just spiked. My heart rate just spiked. This is a lie, right? Maybe? That's not it. Well, maybe something else. There are bloodstains running from the lab down to the record room below. This blood wasn't originally from the 5th floor. It's a new bloodstain. What are you talking about? Don't run away from reality. Don't you all know that too? Even if you tremble, there's only one path ahead of us. Someone shed blood. It was from one of us. What else could it possibly be? I can't. Chad, I don't know if I want to even keep playing right now. Like, this is not good. If Mikako's dead, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. And I don't want Yamato to die either. It seems like they're setting up for a dead body here. I don't want Yamato to die either. But it's only these two together up here. I'm starting to feel sick. I'm starting to feel kind of nauseous. I'm gonna be honest. Let me drink some water real quick. Each episode is just more and more despair. Is that a phrase you use at a time like this to say that you'll turn your eyes blind? The last execution of Satsuki. The thing I thought would never happen again. A murder happened. Again. We don't know that yet. Another person died. You're jumping the gun. We don't know that. Someone might have just been bleeding heavily. And we have to go to the class trial in order to uncover the killer. Don't be ridiculous. Damn it. Maeda. First, we need to understand the situation. Teruya, go to the infirmary on the first floor and check if Kinjo is there and okay. Maeda and Aane follow me to investigate the 5th floor. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be throwing up everywhere. If you look at the blood spots, you'll notice something happened in the laboratory and the record room. So let's take a look at those first. Aane, you go to the lab. Maeda, follow me to the record room. Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. The floor is sticky. Gross. A lot of blood seems to be flowing out of the record room. I don't know who the owner of this blood is, but if they spilled this much, Maeda, you better be prepared. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! I want to believe that it's not going to happen. We've been asked from Satsuki to deliver hope. Just a few days ago, we made a decision. So I thought no more murders would happen, and I firmly believed it. But that was our mistake. No, stop. 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 Stop it now. Stop it now. Stop it now. Chat, if it's Mikako. Chat, if it's Mikako. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Chat, it's not Mikako. It's not Mikako. It's not. I'm sorry. I like Kisaragi. I do. I'm sorry, Kisaragi fans, but it has to be him. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or let it be no one. Genuinely let it be no one. I don't want either of them to go. I don't want either of them to go. Like, realistically, I don't. But Yuki's out here like, oh, well, that was our mistake. The dead body I had. Wee-woo-wee. Like, fuck you, dude. When did the 4 cases that occurred so far come with a notice? Murder always comes unexpectedly and sudden. It was the law. There was no more reason to say that there would be no more murders. And I was being negligent. Without any basis. I can't even speak right now. I'm like tripping over my words. Chat, like my heart rate is increasing. Like, it can't be Mikako. 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 I should have known what happened in the end. By the way, Makaru, come to think of it, I thought we couldn't go to the record room. We would need a password. That's true. Perhaps only the Kisaragi Foundation officials know the password. Then the person who organized this crime couldn't even enter the record room, right? This blood could be a forgery, as it was in Yamaguchi's case. And in reality, the incident happened somewhere else, but all the blood packets already got used, Yuki. We don't have extra blood transfusion packs. It's unreasonable if you think about it normally. But why don't you reconsider the after the fact of chasing after him? You mean Kisaragi? Yes, Yamato Kisaragi. I don't know if Teruya has checked on Kinjo properly yet, but if Kinjo is safe, there are only 2 people who are not here right now. Kurokawa said she was going to investigate the 5th floor, and Kisaragi who followed after Kurokawa. In a sense, yes, but I don't think it's weird. Both of them knew the password to the record room. Anyway, it's highly likely that this blood is from one of them. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. It can't be, damn it! What do we do? How can we open this fucking door? Besides that, do you remember what Monokuma said when the 5th floor just opened? If someone is already in the record room, the door won't open, even if you put the correct password. If the 2 of them are stuck in the record room, this is no joke. This is an emergency. Hey, Monokuma! Monokuma, come out! Yes? Thank you for nominating me. It's Monokuma-san, who crawls and runs whenever you call, anytime. Monokuma-san, now is not the time. Open this door now. Something big might have happened in there. It's an emergency, so we need your help. Moreover, don't you already know what happened anyway? Huh? Well, what happened? Of course I know. But it's a little difficult to comply to Maeda's demands. What? Why? I don't know the password either, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Why are you even here? Yeah! Why is he here? Why is he the game master? Son of a bitch! Yeah, son of a bitch! What? Not even I know the password. But my powers don't work at all in the record room. Meaning, no matter how much I try, I can't open this door. Who designs a fucking door like this? It's not that I don't want to open it, it's that I can't open it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Still, someone may be bleeding out and dying in there. You mean you can't do anything? What? Hold on, no, there's like bazookas and shit. Bazooka the door down, what are we going on about? Still, the situation right now is quite tense. If a murder has happened and you can't even enter the crime scene, this has become an unspeakable hoax. I'll give you one hint. The door leading to the record room is in fact not the only one door. There's another way into the record room? Venting! Mitch! They used the vents. He used the vents. Mitch used the vents. Mitch used the vents. Maybe? There. Makaru seems to have noticed something already. Now that you know, you won't need my help. The sight you will see soon, though, I'm already looking forward as to how much it will drive you into despair. What? You damn thing. It seems the finale is not so far away. Come on, stay strong! Get this guy some medication. He pisses me off. This Monokuma, he's just fooling with us. Maeda, ignore that trash and follow me. Right now. There might be a way to the records. For real? Where are we going? If you come, you'll see. We have to hurry. Run! A way into the record room. Wait, is this the ballroom? Makaru, this is the ballroom. Why are we suddenly here? Keep quiet. If my guess is correct. Makaru, can't you at least explain? Huh? This is... In the center of the dance hall, a white cloth hung from the railing at the top, as if someone had climbed upwards. My prediction was correct. Hold on a second. This confuses me, Makaru, because the ballroom, no one could get out. That was like the whole thing. Like, nobody's ever getting out of the ballroom. Remember, chat? Nobody. Nobody. Nada. Zero. Zippo. I think the door you can see above me is probably the one that leads to the record room. How did you find this out? Around the time I was in the ballroom, I kept worrying, and I was more and more concerned about this. I wondered if the upper door was connected to the 5th floor. But after escaping from the ballroom, the 5th floor was open, yet there was no room on the 5th floor that led us to this door. Except for the one and only record room that hasn't been investigated yet. Sure, that's true. But what is this cloth? What about it? It must mean that someone entered the record room one step ahead of us. For now, let's not worry about that in the slightest. I'm like panicking. No, chat, like, I am low-key very panicking right now. Like, my heart rate's really fucking high. I'm being so for real. My heart rate's really high right now. It can't be Mikako. Like, it cannot be Mikako. Seriously. What are you standing there for? Come on, hurry up. I'm gonna be sick. I feel like I'm already feeling myself like I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. We got no time to waste. Go right in. I don't know if I can do that. Inside here, there may be someone bleeding or collapsed on the floor. Maybe already dead. But we still have to prepare ourselves. I'm not ready. Please, not Mikako. No, I'm already tearing up. Not Mikako. Not Mikako. Not Mikako. No, not Kako. Not Kako. Not Mikako. Come on. Because despair must not stop us anymore. I mean, maybe they do like a DR1 thing where there's like a different dead person that they found. Not Mikako. 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 Alright, now they're just fucking teasing me. Oh, it's another room. This is the record room? No, jackass. Isn't it similar to the ballroom? This is the door. The back really goes to the record room. Dude, my heart is beating so fast right now. My heart is beating unreasonably fast, chat. Makaru, don't you smell something weird? Did you notice it too? Not Mikako. 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 The smell of gunpowder and the smell of blood. It was the embodiment of death. No. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This death feeling that has already been experienced 4 times before. Beyond this gate, the aura of death overwhelms us with a terrifyingly powerful force. We have no choice but to open this door. Not Mikako. No more. You can't run away anymore. Not Mikako. Not Mikako. Not Mikako. Anybody. Honestly, anybody but Mikako. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Anybody but Mikako. This reality. There's no other choice but to face it. Anybody but Mikako. Anybody but Kako. Anybody but Kako. Anybody but Kako. Anybody but Kako. Anybody. Anybody. I don't care who you pick. Anybody but anybody but Kako. Anybody but Kako. When I opened the door, there was a sealed staircase. I jumped 2 steps up the very short stairs, and within a few seconds, a door with the word emergency exit tagged on it appeared. As we opened the door, a mechanical gray fluorescent light greeted us. And at the same time, anybody but Kako. I don't care who dies. I don't. As long as it's not Kako, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. As long as it's not Kako. Do not be me, Kako Kurokawa. Kako's fine. Are you fucking my fat ass? What? Wait, what? 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 She got a knife? She got a knife in the hand of the guy dead? What just happened? Huh? An incomprehensible sight. You can say that again. Mikako Kurokawa, standing with blood all over her body. What? And the body of the ultimate inventor Yamato Kisaragi, who could no longer breathe, appeared. What the fuck? Wait, am I okay? Am I good? Is this real life? What? The fuck? Huh? Kurokawa? Huh? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Kako? Huh? You... What did you do? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, the class trial will begin. What the fuck? Yamato... Kurokawa, what the fuck happened? How the hell did this happen? Huh? Kisaragi's death and a bloody Kurokawa. In this chaotic situation, I couldn't even remember how much time has passed afterwards. I only have fragmentary memories of Aane and Teruya running after hearing the announcement of the body and telling them how to enter through the ballroom because they could not enter through the front door. And now everyone has gathered in the records except Kinjo, who lost consciousness. All the survivors of this school of murders. Bro, what is happening? Mikako, I'll clean up the bloody stuff for you, okay? That's fine and all, but is that the time to say that? I mean, he's dead. Kisaragi's dead. And doesn't that mean the culprit is among us? According to Teruya, he said there was nothing wrong with Kinjo. But it'll be a miracle if that guy opens his eyes now. Meaning only 5 people here can commit the crime. 5? It's the number of people breathing in this spacious building. Among so few people, there's a culprit? But look, Maeda, Odori, Rei, and me. Didn't the 4 of us, we were together since this morning. Yeah, since the last time we saw Kisaragi, we were all together. Who was the last person? We've met since Kisaragi died over there. Dude, I think I know who killed. I think I know who did it. Now, a lot of you might be looking at me and you think, Vodka, Mikako was holding a knife covered in blood. Might be her. Oh, you sweet summer child. Mikako would never do anything wrong. That's my savior. It's gotta be Mitch, bro. I'm telling you, it's gotta be Mitch. I think Mitch vented. I think he did. I think he vented. I think he got in here. He did some stabbing. And then Mikako ran in. And then, like, you know, like a shadow man, being Mitch, tossed a knife to her. She caught it, right? And then that's the moment they walked in and Mitch dipped around the corner real quick. I think that's what happened. It has to be Mitch. And I don't see any world how this could be Kako. I mean, it wasn't Kako. There's no world. More importantly, Kurokawa was alone at the scene, and her body was covered in blood. There's nothing more to see here. We don't even need a class trial, don't you agree? Shut up. Kako will receive a fair trial. Shut up, Teruya. We don't know until we investigate. Me and Rei on the same page? That's bananas. As long as we have time, we must before the class trial. But look at reality. No matter who the culprit is, the murder doesn't change. Soon it will be his turn to appear. His turn? Did you call me? Have you all calmed down? Can I start slowly? Monokuma? Yeah. You didn't betray my expectations either. I put a lot of effort into this motive. I almost thought, what if the murder doesn't happen? I was a little bitter. But it unfolded just as I hoped. And the endorphins were ejected. Yahoo! What do you mean, good? What the hell do you think about humans, Monokuma? Kisaragi, we didn't meet him for very long. But he was still a classmate like us. I believe it, before we even got a chance to get along with him properly. Why are you even mad at me? I didn't kill him. And friends, you say? Such a tearful friendship. Still, everything already happened, right? What you should do now is not shed tears as you mourn your friend's death, but rather uncover the truth of the incident and punish the culprit, right? Can I say I'm mad? 2 people got fucked out of screen time. 2 characters that seemed like they had a lot of interesting stuff going on got fucked out of screen time. Can I just say that? Can we put some respect on Maki? And can we put some respect on Kisaragi? Brother, what the fuck? How dare you take them so early? Unfucking believable. Nay, I say. Give them the screen time they deserve, gosh darn it. But rather uncover the truth of the incident and punish the culprit. It's the same as always. Boop. That's right. I'll give you the Monokuma File 5. Investigate hard and try your best to clear the class trial. Again? You mean we have to do it? Another terrible trial again? Still, we can't run away. We started now. We can't stop here. That's fine, but something is wrong. Huh? Monokuma, it's you. You seem a little different than usual. Doesn't it look like you're rushing something? What? Really? If Makaru felt that way, maybe it's right then. Well, who cares what I do? Because the fact that a murder happened doesn't change. Is he acting different? Skipping over. Wait, is he acting different? He just dropped off the Monokuma file, as he does. Right? As Monokuma said, there's nothing we can do about it, since it already happened. Let's do this. We don't have time to stop here. You must not run away. If you guys made up your mind when you left the ballroom. Ballroom? Ballroom. Bald. 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 Bald! Bald! Ballroom! If you guys made up your mind when you left the ballroom, you'd know it by now. That we will never give up to this despair. It's true. Hey. How come it's like the first thing we said? Well, it was pretty good, though. What has already happened? We can't turn back time. Like everyone said, we can no longer lose to despair. Not anymore. Mikako! Unexplained points and uneasiness still hadn't gone away. But we decided to fight the despair again in order to win the class trial that was right before our eyes. Dude, hold on a second, chat. I'm checking my doctor's appointment. I have a bunch of doctor's appointments coming up. Not that I have one today. I'm just trying to think when we're going to be able to do the trial. Interesting. Kisaragi! His body was at a level that I couldn't even open my eyes to. His chest was severely damaged, and his internal organs were much more visible. It's like he was hit by a grenade. In truth, we didn't really know much about him. I wanted to know him, but due to a brain abnormality, it was impossible to have a proper understanding. And the time we were together was absurdly short. Still, according to Makaru's hypothesis, it's just that we did not remember, and Kisaragi may have been our friend too. And even if they weren't, it was hard to react so casually to someone's death you've been in touch in so little time. Yuki, we all know you're torn up inside. Kisaragi! I wanted to know a little more about you. I wanted to hold you. Come to think about it, the last time I saw Kisaragi was at the dining hall. He seemed to have a change of heart for a brief moment. No, the case comes first. Let's put all these questions behind, otherwise we'll die. First, as always, let's check the Monokuma file. The victim is Yamato Kisaragi. Estimated time of death was approximately 8:30 a.m. The cause of death was due to... Wait, what? Was due to shock from a laceration? A huge hole in his chest? Oh my god. No other injuries were found. This is the end of it? Of course, the Monokuma file is less informative, but this one is especially bad. Well, let's summarize the information that can be confirmed with only this. The time of death was 8:30 a.m. It was around 15 to 20 minutes when Kisaragi left the dining hall to find Kurokawa. It can be said that there is no contradiction regarding the time. The problem's that someone killed Kisaragi within 10 minutes or so after leaving the dining hall. No, let's not blindly doubt. As Makaru said, it's never too late to do this at the class trial. As it seems obvious, there is a high possibility that there are facts we don't know. Other than this, there was only a brief description written. Not even an object believed to be the murder weapon. What the fuck? Why is Monokuma being so vague? If we think about this in reverse, the weapon itself might be highly related to this case. Yeah, we already know it from experience. Since the time of death itself was a trick, there was a Monokuma file that hid estimated times of death. For now, if it is like this, there doesn't seem to be any indications that would make our thinking from left to right. Let's focus on that. Monokuma File 5 has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the Truth Bullet menu. I'm annoyed. I will say I have relief that Mikako Kurokawa is still there, that she's still alive. I need her to get out of here. I need Mikako Kurokawa to get out of here. Mikako! But I am deeply sad that they're just throwing away characters that have so much potential. Justice for Maki, justice for Kisaragi. Put it in chat. Mikako, Kurokawa. When Makaru and I found the body, Kurokawa was standing in front of Kisaragi holding a kitchen knife with her whole body, covered in blood, as if the murder scene had just been discovered. Since Kurokawa hasn't said a word, what in the world happened? What is the truth? Did Kurokawa commit murder? Yuki. Huh? What is it? The things you want to say, I know it. What? Because I know. Don't ask me anything now. As she said that, Kurokawa handed me a small notebook. What is this thing? Yamato. Kisaragi had a notebook. Huh? 11037. 11037. Looking through the notebook Kurokawa handed over, I found a page with a number written among countless of blank pages. 0430. What does that mean? 0430. Oreo. Oreo, that's who killed. Oh my god! It's just like DR1 Chapter 1! 0430. If we translate that to a word, it's Oreo. Oreo is what? Black and white. What is black and white, chat? Who's black and white? Who's black and white? Who's black and white? Monokuma! Kisaragi, in the same fashion as the late Sayaka Mizuno, wrote down the killer's name. This is not 0430. It's Oreo. And fucking Monokuma killed. Oh my god! Kurokawa, this is... Don't ask me anything. But Kurokawa, even when we found the body earlier, please, 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 not now. Don't ask me. I know nothing. She's about to face a life-threatening class trial. And she was probably at the center of this case. And yet she tries to push it back somehow. I couldn't take my heart away from Kurokawa's expression like that. Still, this number that Kurokawa gave me, no matter how much I think about it, if it's related somehow to this incident, then this is the password to the record room. You fucking dumbass, I'm done! It's Oreo! Dude, he needs to lock in, bro. He needs to lock in. I was gonna say the password of the record room. Kurokawa seems to have left a great clue. I'll check this password a little more later. And when it doesn't work, we'll have to decipher it. For now, let's continue the investigation. Kisaragi's notebook has been added to the student handbook. Bada boom. Big knife. This big kitchen knife is clean. She didn't kill him. There you go. Hey, Kurokawa's cleared. This is the knife Kurokawa was holding when the body was found. Did Kurokawa really, with this knife to Kisaragi, no? Why Kurokawa? Before that question, I first felt something odd with this knife. The Monokuma file I read a while ago, clearly, it said there was no other trauma other than the chest hole, right? It was clearly written that way. Besides, just looking at Kisaragi's corpse right in front of me, there were no traces of the use of a knife. And not just the corpse. When I looked again, the knife itself was clean without a drop of blood. Then, is this it? This knife is simply for a distraction? No, but then why was Kurokawa holding the kitchen knife in the first place? I shouldn't do this. When I start to think like this, I continue to doubt only Kurokawa. Yuki, you better fucking... Dude, somebody's gotta get this Yuki guy. I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's pissing me off. You doubt who? You doubt who? Excuse me? I'm about to get mad, chat. Let's not get caught on our prejudices until we go to the trial. Yeah, let's not do that, huh? Didn't we already experience this 4 times before in the previous trials? It's a clean knife. Kako didn't do shit. Kako wouldn't have been holding this knife for no reason. Let's make a note of it. Clean knife has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the truth bullet menu. My faith in Kako is too powerful. Hey, Maeda, I have something to tell you. What is it? Huh? Aane, did you find something? I'm gonna be honest. This trial is gonna speak volumes. Because if anybody starts to disrespect Kako, I'm gonna start to not like him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna start not liking him. So I need everybody here to lock the fuck in. Teruya, Aane, Ray. Talking to you. No, rather than finding, I'll tell Ray about it later. Do you remember? When Ray asked me to go check out the lab, there were pieces of flesh. Huh? What? Pieces of flesh? What are you talking about? I don't know. It was a few or the size of a mass of flesh. They were formed in a huge clump. It was so grotesque and bizarre that I almost fainted on the spot. I was trembling and tried to calm down. I'll let you all know, but Maeda and Ray, you were already gone. Wait a moment. Bloody flesh? Isn't this related to Kisaragi's death? Yeah, I've noticed too. The only wound among us was Kisaragi. The only wounded among us was Kisaragi, who died. But doesn't that mean Kisaragi died in the lab? I don't know for certain. Wait a minute. There was blood leaking through the door, right? Something more happened here, chat. There was blood through... Remember? There was blood outside the door. Yuki's beginning to piss me off, dude. I mean, what? Listen, he's in a stressful situation. He's in a stressful situation. All I'm saying, though, is you can't dismiss all the good that Kako has done. Can't dismiss that shit. Yuki's done a lot of good too, but you gotta chill out a little bit. He was getting loud with her, you know. I don't stand for that. Aane, thank you. Thanks to you, I got an important clue. It's okay. After all, it's thanks to Ray that told me to go to the lab. Well then, I'll tell the other guys about it too. Still, I can't wait to look at the lab. There's gonna be some crazy shit down there. Chunks of flesh sitting about. What? Still, there are many restrictions in the records, so I was just wondering about the places Kisaragi died. If Akane's words are true, there's a possibility that Kisaragi was also murdered elsewhere and brought to the records. That's what I'm thinking. He probably was murdered in a different room. That's why there's a bloodstain out there as he was dragged into the record room. Now, my thing is, you immediately think Kako was the one who moved the body, right? Why, though? Why, though? You know? All the air is suspicious. Since Aane informed me, Yuki isn't in his right mind. His BF shot himself, and then his side piece died. I agree, but That's not Kako's fault. Saying. He do be a little stressed out, though. He do. And I see that. I'm stressed, too. Although, this all could have been avoided. This all could have been avoided if he just talked to Tsurugi in Chapter 3. Because if Tsurugi and him have a nice talk in that lab or in that faculty office in Chapter 3, you know, they're both just safe. You know what I mean? They're going to be snuggling up together. They're going to be dancing together. You know, it's all good from there. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Instead, Yuki starts running around with Kisaragi. It's like, Yuki, what are you doing? Kinjo didn't want to listen, unfortunately. Pause. We must be thinking about different moments, because the Kinjo I know looked directly at Yuki and questioned his ideals, and Yuki could not speak up. In that moment, Yuki was being weighed down and he could not speak up. And that was the moment when Kinjo needed him. Listen, if you want to get mad at anyone, you get mad at Monokuma, alright? I'm not saying Yuki fans are right. I'm not saying Kinjo fans are right. I'm just stating the facts. Stating the facts. And at the end of the day, fuck Monokuma. Alright? Fuck Monokuma. Fuck that guy, bro. Since Aane informed me, I'll go check the laboratory directly a little later. What's this? Is this how they got him here? A bloody cart left in the corner. This cart. Isn't this something from the lab? It certainly was something we saw on the lab. The fact that this cart is so bloody. Was it used to carry a dead body? Is it large enough to carry one person? And although it is a bit difficult, it seems that you can climb places such as stairs by lifting the handle. Actually, I was concerned about it a while ago, but there was blood in the hallways of the 5th floor. We found that if we had entered the record room through the ballroom, could they have not shed a drop of blood while carrying the body there? How do you even... What? How do you even cart them up? Because they used like a curtain or a cloth to get up there. I always thought it was a little weird, but it's not impossible if you use this cart. Now, I don't know exactly where Kisaragi died yet. If it was hidden after entering the records, then the blood might not matter at all. If we look at it that way, the fact that this cart is in the record room itself means that it climbed the railing of the ballroom? Does that make sense? No. More and more confusion grows in my mind. Either way, the presence of a cart and blood on it means that it was involved in the case in some way. Let's keep it noted. Bloody card has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the Truth Bullet menu. It's interesting how this is unfolding. Kisaragi's dead body. Cover your eyes, TikTok! TikTok! Cover your eyes. Kisaragi's eyes were open and empty. He looked like a high school student, no different than us. His handsome face with distinct features. Yuki, what? No, I'm not even making this up. Like, it's right here. It's right here, bro. Like, I'm not even you can't make this shit up. It's right here. His handsome face with distinct features. It went straight to my brain. What? Well, I can't figure it out just by using the Monokuma file. I guess I'll have to check his body. Kisaragi's body was severely damaged. More so than the deaths of my friends. Huh? Are we just gonna fucking dismiss Tamori? Are we gonna just dismiss fucking, Kadata? Haru was missing fingers! This was one of the worst deaths I've ever seen among my friends. It was so cruel that I got goosebumps just looking. I mean, I'm not saying this isn't bad, but like, bro. Bro. Haru had his fucking hand blown off. Kinori was fried. Kinori was fucking fried. What? Like a brutal splatter movie scene. But I can't turn my eyes away. I have to make up my mind and investigate anything we can check. As written in the Monokuma file, the flesh on his chest is completely torn apart. It's so terrifying that I don't know how to describe it. Is that what it's like to be exposed to dynamite or a grenade at a very close range? Of course, if that happens, not only the chest, but the whole body would have flown away. In the case of Kisaragi, the degree of wound in his chest was too large, but the rest of his body was fine. The Monokuma file also said that there was no trauma other than the chest. The problem is, I can't even imagine what method to use in order to create a wound like this. For now, since the ballroom is still open, I can think of it as one of the many weapons in the arsenal. Wouldn't it be impossible to detonate only the chest with such precision with a bomb? Not to mention the time for the crime is way too short for such meticulous work. Anyway, what is certain is that Kisaragi died from this wound. You don't say! And no more wounds found.
Gosh.
Let's talk with everyone at the class trial about it. As of now, there seems to be no way to speculate on this abnormality. Chest hole has been added. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Gotta come over here. Maeda, do you have a minute? No, even if it's not okay, listen up. Huh? Well, it's fine, but why, Makaru? Why do you need me to listen to you? Have you tried talking with Mikako Kurokawa? Yeah, but she says not to ask her anything. I'll be completely honest. I can't think of anyone other than Kurokawa as the culprit. You watch your mouth! In this case, if we consider from the perspective of the elimination method. What? Well, wait a minute. Wasn't Makaru the one who said to investigate, since we don't know this yet? As I said, this is only the elimination method. Of course, we have to investigate. But look at this. The victim, Yamato Kisaragi, ran out to find Mikako Kurokawa while we were all together. And after that, we were together until that guy was found dead. It wasn't like this until we arrived at the 5th floor hallway, that something had already happened. Until it happened? Teruya went to see Kinjo, and Aane went to check on the laboratory, right? I asked them, so it would be impossible to break up with us and then commit murder. And even before I asked them, the hallway on the 5th floor was already covered in blood. I don't believe it. Nope. Denied! Hey, Makaru. Boop! Boop! Got your nose, Makaru. Got your nose. Guess what, Makaru? No. Let me think about it. Thought about it. No. Mikaru's not the culprit. I'll die on that hill. No. It's my Lord and Savior. Kinjo, Teruya said that he was safe. It's more like he's been fighting in his own mind than being safe, but I can't see him being involved in this crime. You're right. After all, what Teruya said was a while ago is wrong, but nothing is amiss. The only one capable to commit this is Mikako Kurokawa. Chat. I don't want to do this. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. Okay? I don't want to say this. Is there any world that Aane did a silly? Or that it's suicide? Like, maybe I am just too Mikako pilled up. Maybe I am just blindly, like, I will ride with Mikako until I die. Maybe. Maybe, right? That might just be it. And maybe my mind is scrambling to find anything else. But Aane did say she went back to the room, 1, and 2, it might have been suicide, and, fucking Monokuma is, like trying to get rid of Mikako. I actually don't think it's Aane. I'm kind of just memeing. But, I'm just thinking of all possibilities that make sense here. Actually, it could be Teruya, too. Could be Teruya. Listen, you could call me a little jackass. Might be Teruya. No, I'm sorry, God. Listen, I'm sorry. It's not Mikako, all right? It's not Mikako. It might be Teruya. Might be. What if he never went to check on Kinjo? What if when he went downstairs, he went to the fucking other side of that lab? Now, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna be real. I'd vote for either Suicide, Teruya, or Aane before I'd ever vote for Mikako Kurokawa. And I stand by that! I fucking stand by it! I do! And I like those characters. I like the characters I just said. I do. Fucking Akane's my day too. But we're talking Mikako Kurokawa. What? We're talking Mikako Kurokawa. The only person I'd put in front of Mikako Kurokawa is my own daughter. That's it. Because that's my daughter. That's it! That's the only person! And she's not here. So, gotta be something else. If you think this far, there are two possibilities. Teruya has done nothing wrong. Pause. Even if Teruya is the killer, which he's not, that is probably the most far-fetched statement of all my statements. Even if he is the killer, can you even be mad at him? Excuse me? He's playing the game? He's doing what he needs to do to get out? And it's really funny to me that people are coming up and they're defending Teruya right now. You don't have to defend him. You don't have to defend him. All right? Whoever did this is they're big braining. They're pulling off the craziest shit I've ever seen. But didn't Teruya go and load a gun and was gonna blow up fucking Haru? Everyone's like, Teruya would never! Bro, he was gonna blow up Haru last chapter. 3 days ago. Not even 70 hours ago. He was gonna blow up Haru. Do I hold that against him? No. No, bro's playing the game. But you guys are coming up here be like, Teruya would never. He's just silly. Bro, he was gonna blow up Haru! What do you mean? What? I get it. I mean, the meme is like, oh, I love Teruya. He would never. He learned from that. I get it. But I don't think he killed. All right, I don't. I'm just I'm trying to extend the dialogue that I will never vote for Kako. Teruya is such a sweet ray of sunshine. Yeah, I agree. Teruya is a sweet ray of sunshine. And he's gonna be shining outside when he gets away with this murder. He's gonna be shining in the bright open sky. If you think this far, there are two possibilities. One is that the real culprit is Mikako Kurokawa. Ray. The second one, other than Mikako Kurokawa, overturned all her doubts towards her. I know what happened. Okay. I think that Mitch is in fact the one who killed, or Monokuma, because Mitch is the mastermind, 100%. Mitch and Monokuma collaborated, and what they did was they somehow caused a suicide to occur in Kisaragi's broken mind. Kisaragi killed himself, but they got it set up in a way where it looks like Mikako killed, all right? And that wouldn't be difficult for two people. So they're trying to get us to vote out Mikako, and then we're wrong and everyone dies. Because Monokuma's an asshole. And so is Mitch. So I think that's actually what happened. But what I'm trying to say is I will do anything else but vote for Mikako. Genuinely. The second one, other than Mikako Kurokawa, overturned all her doubts towards her. And they are laughing behind the whole scheme. Then all of this was planned? Actually, everything seems a little vague. Neither of these have definite conclusions. The incident itself is very unusual and abnormal. We still need to do more investigating. For real? However, there's one thing with certainty. Mikako Kurokawa is the only one who doesn't have an alibi. What do you mean? She doesn't have an alibi? Then does this mean that it's meaningless to consider this case based on an alibi? If anyone other than Kurokawa is the culprit, that means they've been walking alongside us and all along committing the murder? Anyway, let's investigate further. Makaru, thank you for the information. Another thing is like, if Kako's gonna pull off a murder, you would do one that doesn't make it seem like it's you, bro. Come on now. I didn't really tell you anything worth deserving of your thanks, did I? Now the problem is bigger than you can imagine. Hold your mind steady and investigate. Alright. Everyone's alibi added to the truth bullets. Let me save real quick. Chat, am I too blinded by Mikako? Is that it? Am I just too blinded? Nah, she could never. She could never. She could never. The entrance to the records. Without entering the ballroom, if you enter normally, this would be a normal passage leading to the 5th floor hallway. Also, it doesn't even open from the inside. The door opens to the records. The door to the records is locked with a password, so it seems impossible to open it from the inside or outside if you don't know the password to it. Moreover, why did it skip that? Monokuma doesn't even know the password. In other words, as long as we are here, even if we enter the password, it won't open. Makaru! I don't know about the others, but you and I know, right? Only one can enter. And if 2 or more try to enter at the same time, the bulkhead will come down to block this door. That's right, yeah. I didn't even tell them that when we reported on the investigation. Wait a minute. This might be good to know. Perhaps the place we're standing right now is where the bulkhead is lowered. Huh. Then we should get out of here. What if the wall suddenly comes down and we get hurt? Don't make a fuss over it. Monokuma did the same, right? After all, the second bulkhead will be lowered after entering the password. It's safe for now. Alright, alright. What's more important now is the structure of this record room. Only you can enter alone. Because this fact itself can have a profound effect on the case. Is that so, Makaru? Should we care so much about the door of the entrance to this room? Bro is not locked in. I mean, we all don't know the password. Bro's really not locked in. And we can only access it through the ballroom. If it wasn't for the most likely suspect and victim, I wouldn't care. What? No big deal. Anyways, it's good to remember the rules of entering the record. 1. Only one person can enter the record. 2. It won't open if someone is already inside. 3. If 2 or more enter at the same time, the bulkhead comes down. Remember this. You'll have to explain it to the others too. That means you're asking me to explain it? Makaru, can't you do it? Remember. R-E-M-E-M-B-E-R. Oh, okay, Makaru. I'll remember. We have access to the ballroom, so I thought the records was good with just that. If we listen to Makaru, it seems the records will be an important place more than I thought. Let's keep it to memory. Entrance to record. Dude, why is Yuki like this? Why does Yuki go full goober every time? Hey, look. Look at this guy. It isn't the evil killer. I'm just kidding. I genuinely don't think Teruya did it. I don't. But it is funny to say. Nah, he definitely didn't do it. Look at him. Look at him. He definitely didn't do it. The second floor of the ballroom was connected to the record room? As for the cloth outside, how did the culprit know about this? Well, Makaru noticed it right away, so it might not be so strange. Maybe because Makaru's the killer. Oh. Tell me more. I stay quiet. Did he just say Makaru's the killer? What? I was just joking. Haha, I'm joking. You silly Billy. Don't let Makaru hear you say that. You'll fucking die. Ha. I'm a grown-up now. I won't do anything rash. It's true. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. The cloth was attached to the railing so that we could go upstairs. With this cloth, we were able to enter the archives. This cloth has been set already when Makaru and I, who first checked the records, entered. through the ballroom. Then, as expected, the culprit must have installed it. Look at him climb down. I felt it when I first climbed it, but it was tied really well. Not only that, the texture of this cloth, I think I've touched it a lot somewhere. Huh? Anyway, without this cloth, you can't go in or out of the records, so let's be careful not to break it. The person who installed this cloth is most likely the culprit. With this alone, this cloth itself could be proof. Let's keep it noted. Ballroom white cloth has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the truth bullet menu. Can I go up and down this cloth freely? I want to check something. I think I've examined everything in regards to the record room. I searched as much as I could, but I found very little. Damn it! To begin with, the case itself is somewhat strange. I feel a sense of contradiction within itself. I didn't feel the previous 4 cases to be normal, but I felt something foreign compared to the previous ones. I can't help but complain. I mean, Monokuma hasn't made their broadcast yet, so there's still some time. And there was also something I heard from Aane. Something about flesh pieces in the lab. Let's check that out. No, I need to check something real quick. Shit! Oh my god. There was something I needed to check, and I didn't. I want to know if after you climb up that white cloth, is if there's like stairs, or if there's something else that you can go up and down to get up to that level. Like, do you just need a cloth to get up there, and it's like poorly constructed? But I didn't get to check that, unfortunately. It's really like Aane said. Bloodiness. It feels wrong. Is this the flesh Aane mentioned? As Aane mentioned, a chunk of flesh the size of 2 human fists was rolling around in blood. It was so messed up that I couldn't even tell which part it was. But it looked like a piece of meat before being trimmed at a butcher shop. Ugh, it's terrible. I stopped thinking. I just wanted to get out of here. But this chunk of flesh has something to do with this. I have to investigate as far as I can. I really hope he doesn't start sniffing. No, Yuki is such a sniffer. We know this. If you type capital S, sniffer, just like that, capital S-N-I-F-F-E-R. If you type that in chat right now, you will see, yeah, right here. Right here. You can see what Yuki is. That's him. That's Yuki. Anytime Yuki finds anything, he's like, remember the rubber ball with Maki? Immediately. He was like, what's this? And then he did it again somewhere else. I remember he did it again somewhere else. He's always sniffing shit, bro. I think anytime Kisaragi came around, Yuki was like, oh, and I was like, Yuki, chill. Yuki loves sniffing shit, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why he's like that. I hope to God he doesn't start sniffing. I have to investigate as far as I can. Don't say it. The flesh was crushed everywhere, and it was shaken violently, as if it had been squeezed with force. There's something like dust on it? And I was wondering what purpose it was for. Come to think of it, bloodstains in the hallway on the 5th floor were seen from the laboratory to the records. It's true. Even this chunk of flesh now has bloodstains on the outside of the laboratory. When the bloodstains in the hallway might not have flowed from the corpse itself, but... Wait. Are they implying that this flesh was somehow used to open the door? I know that sounds crazy, but there's like sensors and shit, right? At the door? And you can sense if like humans pass through, right? I don't know if it's measured by heart rate or like body warmth or what. Would it be cold? I don't know. But clearly this was used outside of the door where you type in the codes. That's my initial thought anyway. Either that or Yamato was killed and they tried to drag him in one way, but that doesn't make sense either. Then the bloodstains in the hallway might not have flowed from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh that had fallen off. So wait, does this flesh belong to Yamato then? Is this the middle of his chest? Why did the culprit do such a terrible thing? To disguise as if a corpse was moved. But it's too sloppy to do that. In the beginning, the archive where the body was found was too clean for the murder to take place. The only thing that worries me about all this is that, Kako is covered in blood. It's like the main thing that worries me. Even though the knife was clean, her entire body was covered in, like, what looks like blood splash. As I guess while talking with Aane, Kisaragi might actually have been killed in this laboratory. That thought only grew more. Huh? There's something near the mass of flesh. What is that? This is... what? It looks similar to the smoke grenade used in Haru's incident. A bomb? It can't be. The thing that killed Kisaragi was... Sorry, but that's not it. Huh? Whoa! Huh? Whoa! Whoa! Makaru? You were in the lab too? In what time? Hey, I just came and got a report from Aane about the lab. Isn't that why you're here too? Well, that's true, Makaru. But what's not it? Makaru, do you know what this bomb is? Bomb, or rather, gas bomb. That is. Actually, I should say it's an anesthetic gas that temporarily causes paralysis. We have that shit? We have bombs that cause paralysis? The fuck? When did we get this? A kind of nerve gas. It's not harmful to the body. It's a bomb in form of a grass grenade. It's a bomb in form of a gas grenade. Not a grass grenade. Oh my god, the tongue twisters. So it looks like it was made for military purposes. But the gas itself is also used for medical purposes. I see. How did you know this? I'm not stupid. It's all written there, isn't it? Even if it's written, it's all in English. Well, I think I'll only get more insults if I say any more than this. Anyway, this anesthetic gas, it was used by the culprit, right? That's right. There are plenty of grenades like this in our arsenal. After disabling Kisaragi with this, did they manipulate the case to fit the trick? But I still can't figure it out. Well, that aside, it's time to go to the trial. Did you find out anything? Well, vaguely. It's time to go to the trial already? We didn't even do nothing yet! We didn't do nothing! Brother, what? Well, vaguely, looking at the state of the flesh, I guess that the bloodstains in the hallway did not spread from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh. Dude. No, Monokuma's cutting the trial short, bro. This is pissing me off. Yeah, no, there's no way it can be trial time, bro. The investigations in the past have lasted so much longer. What are they going on about right now? And you don't know why did they make such a hassle? Right, something is seriously wrong here. It's not a surprise, because I'm the same. Makaru, what were you looking at inside? I'm just checking to see if there's something that belongs to Yamato Kisaragi. Checking? Why? Think about it. The bodies of those who have died so far are kept in the laboratory, right? Isn't there a possibility that it's a piece of flesh cut out from there? Wait, Makaru, did you check the corpses one by one? Fortunately, there was no traces of anyone touching it. Wait, did she actually check the corpses one by one? Was there a corpse of Mitch? You need to tell me this information now, woman! So it's likely that piece of flesh belongs to Kisaragi. Huh? So Kisaragi died in here? What? Not that, but what about our dead friends? What? Do you want to sue me for checking the corpse? If we don't find out more about the truth, we ourselves will turn into corpses, won't we? Dude, I remember they used to give shit to Kyoko about this. You guys remember? Kyoko used to... Was it Kyoko? They gave someone shit. I remember that. And they were like, why are you touching the body? They were like, don't do that. And, like, it might have been Kyoko. It might have been someone else. But they were like, yo, I gotta investigate. They were like, don't you touch that body. It's like, bro, it was Kako. It was Kako. It was the other Kako. It was Kako Kirigiri. I remember. It wasn't Kako Kurokawa. It was Kako Kirigiri. I remember that. They're both great, but different in their own way. Yeah, the Kako emote. Rise up. The truth, we ourselves will turn into corpses, won't we? That's... Save it. I don't have the luxury to talk to you because we're arguing for nothing. I'm not in the mood to get angry. Makaru's conditioned from a while ago, as of now. You don't know either, right, Makaru? About this case. No, I think I've got a decisive factor. Seriously? Do you know who the killer is? Dude, I hope she leans into Yuki's ear and she just goes...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 17th student hiding somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I would love it. Would love it. I hope she does that right now. Do it. Do it. I'll say this. I don't understand. I feel like I just found the answer without knowing the solution. What are you talking about? Look closely. At the right there next to the flesh, some letters are displayed here. Letters? Dude, if it's O-R-E-O, I'm gonna shit myself. Letters? What letters are next to the flesh? What is this? I don't know what the fuck that says! Blood writing. A dying message. Besides this, it says Mikako? No. Nope. No. No. Nah. Nope. Nope. Just no. Nope. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nah. Mikako? Nah. Nah. Maybe, isn't this it? No. No. Isn't it possible anyone who sees this, it's pointing directly at Mikako? Such a decisive clue. Then the culprit is Kako? Let me think about it. Thought about it? No. Don't ever say that again. I'm a freak out. But this dying message is so far from the corpse. I think... Wait, what? Hold on a second, chat. I just thought of something that's absolutely donkey. No, this is donkey. Hear me for a second, chat. So, let's say, hypothetically, what is implied, Kisaragi dies right here. Let's say that a piece of flesh gets blown out of Kisaragi, right? Let's say he gets paralyzed. That's the first word I want to tell you. He gets paralyzed, and then he gets a hole blown through his chest. Sure. The body is being moved, right? It's being moved to potentially look like a locked room mystery, right? Here's what confuses me. If you are moving the body, one, during moving the body, how do they have time to write a dying message? During paralysis, how are they capable of writing a dying message? During flesh being blown out of their body by the killer, how do they have time to write a death message? This is the most fake as fuck death message I have ever seen in my life. We're talking about paralysis, a section of your body missing, and the killer being present the whole time to move your body? 1,000% Kako's being framed. I'm mad! I'm getting more mad! Well, if you think about it normally, that's it. However, something is wrong. All of the clues say that Mikako is the culprit. It fits perfectly. There is an unresolved problem to say that woman is the culprit, though. Now, even this dying message points to a name. It's like, it's too much, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, what? Now, even this dying message points to a name that is neither a password nor a hint. You don't even need to process it. Common sense dictates, if you are the culprit, there's Yuki Maeda written on the scene. Would you leave it alone? I would erase it. That's what's weird. It's so weird. Okay, cool. So she sees it too. The killer is literally there the whole fucking time. And even if somehow through paralysis and through a literal bomb blowing flesh out of your midsection, you're telling me that the killer didn't take a moment to wipe it away? To hide it? This is the most setup I've ever seen, dude. I'm getting mad. It's weird. It's beyond weird. Even if this is the correct answer, there's not one or two oddities. Damn it, a woman like me to fall for this? That's what I'm saying, this is goofy as fuck. Alright, I think the investigation will be over soon, so let's get started, shall we? The fifth one. Let's start the fifth class trial. All gathered in the courtroom on the first floor. So, I just, don't even want to believe it. Am I psychotic for, if I absolutely had to point the finger at one of these students that is alive, is it psychotic that I would point to Aane before I pointed to Kako? Is that insane? She was here. Is that insane? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, fucking psychotic. I feel like a psycho saying it. Now, I want to clarify this right now. I don't think it's Aane. I think it's Monokuma on some Chapter 5 BS. I do think that there's some fucker hidden somewhere that's pulling strings. I mean, Monokuma has to be, controlled. You know what I mean? That's the main thing that's been stumping me this whole time, is Monokuma has to be controlled. And everyone's like, oh, well, Kisaragi showed up late, so it might have been Kisaragi. Kisaragi's dead. Kisaragi's dead. And if we trust Teruya, type 1 if you trust Teruya. If you're in the chat right now, type 1 if you trust Teruya. A lot of ones. The only other thing that you can say is, well, did Teruya actually go to check on Kinjo? If Teruya did exactly what he said he did and went and checked on Kinjo, it clears Kinjo and Teruya. Makaru was with Yuki the whole time. Clears Makaru and Yuki. And then the way this case is set up, it's just not Mikako, right? It never. So that only leaves two options. Either Kisaragi killed themselves, which I don't know if this Monokuma counts that towards the trial, or Aane did it, or Monokuma's fucking around. I'm leaning Monokuma's fucking around, but I don't know. I don't know. If we clear Teruya as this beautiful ball of sunshine, then process of elimination points elsewhere. It's finally starting. Let's go. The trial will be conducted and a decision will be made. There's no choice. My thing with Aane, though, is, Akane's my goat. And I don't want to, be, an asshole or anything. But something has really bugged me about Aane. And maybe I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. But, we talked about this a little before. I found it really bizarre. I was a really big fan of Chapter 1 Aane and Chapter 2 Aane. And I've said this, and as Chapter 3 went on, Aane went down for me, and Kako went up for me. And the reason for it is, I don't really know what the fuck happened, but Aane was, going through this crazy shit, and then, she's, good now. And I get it. When Kako speaks, we listen. I get that. But it felt like a very aggressive flip to me. And I think that maybe Aane deep down is still, dealing with things internally. You know how Yuki's, sitting here and going through all this shit, right? Internally, he's grabbing Kako. He's screaming at her, right? Same with Kinjo. Kinjo's breaking as a person, too. Bro shot himself. I believe, and I have had the belief in the back of my mind, that maybe Aane isn't fully okay right now. And I don't know. I'm curious, if I had to pick someone to lay into, it'd be her or the suicide or Monokuma. That's my thought right now. Because, I don't know. It's not, we all just typed 1 on Teruya. It can't be Teruya, right? I'll do my utmost effort to help out as long as I cooperate with you guys. That will be reassuring enough, right? I do have one other theory, though, but I feel like a jackass if I say it. My last theory, and chat, you need to understand I'm about to speak sin. I'm about to sin as I talk. My final theory is that you could say in some back-asswards way that Mikako, what did Mikako do in Trial 4? She was 100% the reason why everyone escaped, right? Think about that. Mikako is 100% the reason why everyone escaped, right? If we think about Trial 4, Satsuki was going to win the death game. Can we just say that? Like, Satsuki was 100% going to win the death game. I'm not wrong. 100% to win, most likely, right? There could be some back-assward shit, and I don't believe it. I don't believe this. I'm just speaking all theories here. I do not believe this theory, but you could state Kako's the mastermind, and that's the reason why she played, literally carried the entirety of Chapter 4, because Satsuki was going to win. And you, as the mastermind, would like the game to continue as much as you can. And that's the only other consideration I could think of. But, like, I don't believe that theory. I believe that there's, like, a 1% chance of all options that it could be. But guess what? Even if it was, I wouldn't even be mad. Because you know what? Mikako till I die. Yeah, denied. I agree, chat. Denied. But yeah, no, this is me really taking a deep dive. This is me taking a deep dive here. These are the thoughts that I have going into the trial. And guess what? If Mikako turns out to be the mastermind, fuck it. We lose, we die. GG's, you win, Mikako. But I don't believe she's the mastermind. I think that's the lowest fucking percentage of all time. Denied. Bye-bye. In Kako we trust, always. Cheers. So far, I've passed the class trial 4 times. Let's trust everyone. It will definitely work out somehow. To find out the culprit. Teruya? What's wrong, my big ball of sunshine? You were here? Teruya? What is it, bud? Wait a minute, I have something to show you. Alright, hold on. All of my hypotheses might go out the window. Hold on, what's happening here? What do you mean? We have to go to the courtroom. It's only just a minute. You have to go down to the first floor. Now! Just go to the dormitory, just for a moment. What's going on? Dormitory? What's going on at the dormitory? I decided to go to the dormitory, following Teruya, who looked desperately different from usual. What's going on? Teruya, are you okay? Where Teruya took us was... What is it, Teruya? What the fuck? Hey! This is Kurokawa's private room, isn't it? Teruya, why in the world were you here? Before that why, how comes first, you can't enter someone else's private room without a key. How did you get into this room? No, I was trying to stop by my room for the last time because I was afraid that I might go to the trial in advance. That's when I saw Kurokawa's private room was wide open. Huh? The door was open? There's no way. Bro, she's being set up! I excused myself into Kurokawa's room. I came in for a while to find out what was going on. I found something surprising. Come this way. What is it? What'd you find? The fuck is that? That her bed? This bed. The sheet is missing. Oh, shit. No bed sheet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The sheet up to the fucking room in the ballroom. Oh, shit. Only hers. Why only Kurokawa's room? The cloth hanging from the railing in the ballroom. So that was it. It was this bed sheet? No. No, I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it. Let me ask you a question. When we talked to Kako this morning, did she have a bed sheet with her? No, she didn't. Do I think she killed someone, ran all the way to the first floor covered in blood, and then ran back upstairs, got a bedsheet, tied it up? No. You are pushing Kako's innocence yet further. In Kako we trust. What? Yeah, I noticed it too. Kurokawa's bedsheet was torn up and tied up together. Wait, but then why was Kurokawa's sheet used? What else could it be? It's because she's the culprit. You watch your mouth, boy. And this isn't far-fetched, as it has been before. If this is not solid evidence, then what the heck is? Evidence to be so open like... Oh, that's what I'm saying. Thank God. You know what? I gave her so much shit, but me and Ray are on the exact same wavelength right now. We're on the exact same wavelength. You know, maybe I just didn't like Makaru because of how she acted towards Yuki, but the more the game goes on, you're like, oh, Yuki acts dumb towards Makaru, and it's deserved. But, like, bro, me and Makaru have been on the same wavelength this whole time. Yes, evidence to be so openly out like this is no longer reasoning or being ignorant. This is really, say it, Makaru? Hey, what are you guys doing? You shut the fuck up, dickhead! I know what you are! What are you guys doing? Didn't you hear the announcement? I told you to gather at the courtroom. Miss Aane and Miss Kurokawa are waiting for you. We've been away for too long. Seriously, I've seen you do this once or twice before, so you think you can be late now? Originally, it's just calling for a quick execution. Maeda, Teruya, let's go to the courtroom. We can't avoid a class trial. Okay. Bro, I'm literally shaking and crying. There's no fucking way, dude! Now, we finally got everyone together. A little late, but let's get started right away. As always, please take the elevator down. Oh, and for reference, Kinjo is alive, but he's unconscious, so I gave him a special break. For this trial, the number of people will be small, but let's work hard. Somebody gets to miss the trial? I mean, that's fine. Let him have a break. I'm just surprised that Monokuma is being like that, you know what I mean? 5 people, including me. It's necessary to uncover the truth of this case. With such a small number of people? Maeda, what in the world were you doing to be so late? Jorking it. What's it to ya? Hodori and Ray, you too. We were gooning, Aane! Calm down! Sorry. I was taking them somewhere. Vodka what? Listen, bro. You gotta understand something. I'm not gonna give her a direct answer. That's all you need to know. If I was there in real life right now, that's the exact answer I'd give her. It's the exact answer I'd give her. I would. No, for real. Because guess what? Everybody here who isn't Mikako Kurokawa's a fucking enemy. And Ray. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying that, dude. But, like, if your name isn't Ray Makaru or Mikako Kurokawa, you don't get to know what I was doing. And you're gonna get some bitch-ass goofy answer. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm done. I'm done fucking around. They're trying to take out my girl Kako. That ain't gonna happen in front of me. Really? I was so worried. I thought something happened. Because Mikako wouldn't say anything. That's fine. It's alright, Mikako. We're gonna get you out of this. Chat, type 1 if we're getting Mikako out of this. Well, we're not dead anyway, right? Let's go down. Everyone is ready, right? Ahead of the outcome, this might be the last class trial. The last one? Why? Because common sense. There's already 5. Except for Kinjo, I can't see any hopeless people. So when this class trial is over, there will only be 4 people left. If the number of people is reduced up to that point, there'll be no more murders or trials. The fewer the people, the more difficult it is to act. Doesn't make sense. But that goes for when we pass this trial safely, right? Yes, the 5 of us. There's a culprit, even for the others who have died so far. It cannot end here. That's all we need to know. The moment they say that Mitch is alive, I'm gonna shit on the floor, dude. Let's begin then. The final climax event. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It may be the last class trial. Makaru's last comment. Who wasn't sure if it was filled with certainty. Dude, I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank fucking God Ray Makaru was here. Thank God! The number of remaining survivors, it dug deeper into my chest. I also have to make up my own mind. Overcoming a life-threatening class trial. This school. No. To escape this building. To survive safely and to see my family again. To find out the truth! Laboratory meat has been added to the... That's what we're calling it? Has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the Truth Bullets menu. Anesthetic gas. Kisaragi's dying message. Kurokawa's room. Fucking do it. Let's go. Ray, I need your help, bro. This case, I don't like it. Whether it's a trick, no evidence, or a culprit. I won't be scared or withdrawn anymore, because we can't end here without knowing anything. The culprit who killed Kisaragi must be identified. The culprit, it's already out here. It'll be okay, we won't die here. I got you. Kako, I got you. You don't even gotta say anything. You don't even gotta say anything. I got you, girl. I got you, Kako! Dude, she got us before we got her now. That's how this goes. That's how this goes. Everyone, are you ready? Let's go. Let's fucking go. A silence so heavy that crushes us lingers in the elevator. Not only was it the tension that the class trial was about to begin, but it was also due to the insufficient number of people. Kinjo is still alive, but frankly, there's not much hope. No, just being alive is still hopeful thinking. Makaru said that it is highly likely that this will be the last class trial. I really wish it was, but 1 out of 5 people will never be able to go back up this elevator again. Still, we have no other choice but to do it. Maeda, did you say something? Nothing. I'm just talking to myself. That's right. You don't talk to her, you don't look at her. The only people that we are Team Kako until we die. Don't look or talk to anybody, Yuki. No distractions. No distractions. Anybody could be the asshole among us. We are Team Kako, and that is it. We will blindly follow. Let's go. Since the very first time Maki was murdered, this has been repeated over and over again. No way Kako killed. We have no choice. There's none. Yeah, we're Team Kako. Let's go. The elevator stopped with a heavy sound, and we stepped into the class trial for the 5th time. Craving for hope to survive. Oh, sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Chat. Chat, I gotta pee real quick, and I gotta send a message real quick. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a message. I'll be right back. fucking... Dude, I just did, like, the greatest piss of my life. I'm gonna be honest. And you might be wondering, why did you take so long, Vodka? I washed my hands. I knew that the moment I came back, you'd be like, did he wash his hands? Oh, kinda stinky. I can smell it through here. You didn't want... No, you can't say that shit to me, dude. Because I did it, dude. You stinky boy. Shut up! You're finally here. I thought I was going to die from exhaustion of waiting. Why does the atmosphere in this courtroom seem to be getting more and more colorful? Oh, Odori, you have eyes to look, I see. This time I designed it with special care. Doesn't it make your eyes glow? Ew. Now, the number of people is small, so why not start early? As always, please go to your selected seats. Even though there are only 5 people here, the fewer the number, the more interesting the case. Will the Blackened succeed in escaping this time? Will hope win again? Let's get started! And so it begins, the 5th class trial, the 5th crossroad of death. The victim of this case, Kisaragi. There was also the Kisaragi Foundation that used to exist, but his existence itself was the #1 suspect on the candidate to be the mastermind. But, I was thinking differently about Kisaragi. His brain was weird. He couldn't communicate well, but no matter how you looked at him, he didn't look like a villain. He was a handsome man who I spent a lot of time with. I wanted to cuddle up to him real cozy-like and replace Kinjo entirely. If we had talked a little bit more, we might have been boyfriend and boyfriend and gotten married. To think that he would end up like this. Mikako is silent. And after Kisaragi's appearance, Kurokawa's condition became strange to anyone looking at it. In the end, she emerged as the most likely candidate to be the culprit, and everyone became suspicious of her. Whatever the truth is, even if I don't want to know, soon it will be revealed. No, it must be revealed. Our resolves will cross each other, and the trial shall begin. A life-threatening discussion, a life-threatening lie, a life-threatening betrayal, a life-threatening explanation, a life-threatening excuse, a life-threatening trust, a life-threatening... Who the fuck is this guy right here? You see this guy? Who's this guy right here? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Looks like a bitch. A life-threatening class trial. Oh boy. Oh boy. Chat, as you know, I love a good cliffhanger. Also, it's time for D&D. If you guys are currently watching on TikTok, consider following me so that you can come back for the class trial. The class trial will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. Tomorrow. So make sure you follow up or join us over on Twitch. There's a link in my bio. Also, Twitch! The stream is not ending. If you are currently